Okay, this is a DIY video of an oil change for the GL450. We're going to first start by raising the vehicle. This makes it easier to get under the vehicle. So if you hit the button, you'll see the vehicle raising, and it should finish raising, and I think at that point this light will stay lit instead of blinking. So once that's done, what I do is I raise it and I on the ramp, put up on the ramp. So here it is on the ramp. After up on the ramp, chalk the rear wheels, go up in lower gear, and make sure it's parked. These are the 8 millimeter bolts that I'm removing to remove the bottom apron. This is their size. You should use a power drill. It makes it easier because they are quite long. And this is what the bottom apron looks like that you'll have to remove to get to the oil pan screw, which is right there. It's a 13 millimeter bolt. And you'll need some leverage to remove that. Mine was pretty tight, so I used a breaker bar with an extension and a 3/8 inch to a 1/2 inch conversion to get to the 13 millimeter bolt to remove it. So it was quite tough to remove it, but I was able to get in with the help of a breaker bar to remove the 13 millimeter bolt. Obviously, let the engine run a little bit so that it's viscous and then it comes out nice and easily. And I have a big pan in the bottom. It's 9.5 quarts, so I have a big pan to remove all that. Here's where you put the oil up in the engine. You have to remove this cover. It's pretty easy to remove that. You just pick it up, it'll snap right out. Pick it up from the front, it'll snap off the back. And on the right side, I've already removed the plastic cover, but you need to remove it to get to the oil filter housing, which is right that on the right hand side, the round thing. You will need a filter cap. I'll show you that in a second. So this is the oil filter remover cap that you need. It's a 74.5 millimeter. Links to everything is down in the description below. So basically you just put this on the oil filter housing and then you use a 3/8 inch ratchet with an extension right over it, and then obviously turn it counterclockwise to unscrew it. I had a little bit of tough time. I needed two hands. To tighten it, it's 25 Newton meters. Maybe this was over tightened, I don't know. But I just needed two hands to unscrew it. And once you unscrew it, the oil filter comes straight off. Here's a new oil filter. By the way, even though I believe I bought the correct one, they sent me the wrong one. This is the ones that are straight. If you look at the original one, which was in there on the right hand side, it's pleated. You see it has their chevrons on it. This comes with two washers. One is already on there. The other one is the big washer. So you place this big washer that's on the oil filter housing with the new one that comes with the new oil filter. Again, make sure you get the one with the chevrons. The Mercedes-Benz is a chevron, but this Mahale, it was supposed to be the ones with chevron, but instead I got the straight pleated. It's supposed to be chevron pleated. I was too late to return it, but I'm going to change my oil in less than 10,000 miles anyway, so it's not a big deal. I did use a torque wrench to tighten the oil filter housing to 25 Newton meters. Again, this is a 3/8 inch ratcheting torque wrench. If you don't have a torque wrench, what you could do is you could mark at any point using some whiteout before you remove the housing. And then when you tighten it, just make sure that the marks line up, the whiteout marks line up. You use whiteout or you could use nail polish, either one. I use in my other car I used a whiteout. But since I had the torque wrench, I just used it to tighten it using the torque wrench. Again, the torque on it is 25 Newton meters. It also says so on the oil filter housing cover as to what the spec is. Once you're done with that, the rest is pretty easy. Now it's just putting the oil in to the vehicle, and the oil goes in on the left-hand side where I showed you for the oil filter. And here is the oil. I used the funnel. Again, what I did was it takes 9.5 quarts. Instead of putting all 9.5 quarts, what I did was I first put 8 quarts, and then I let the engine run for a while, and then I slowly added the rest. Okay. Putting the apron back is pretty easy. Just tighten it up. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Please leave a comment, or if you have any questions. Thank you very much.